Welcome to Empowered Within, a soul-quenching, transformational podcast that will set your soul on fire through candid and inspiring conversations. Leading experts, celebrities, healers, and I share our journeys of how we've overcome challenges to living an empowered life from within. I'm your host, Jennifer Pilates. Welcome to another episode of Empowered Within. Well, hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another cosmic episode of Empowered Within. I am so excited about today's episode because we are diving into one of the most potent, electric, and energetically charged times of the year. That's right, happy spring equinox. But wait, that's not all. The cosmos are in full activation mode because we are also in the middle of the powerful eclipse season, with Venus and Mercury Retrograde adding their own special brand of cosmic magic to the mix. If you've been feeling like you're in an energetic washing machine, 1 minute buzzing with inspiration and the next totally drained, well, my friend, you are not alone. The universe is pushing us into a deep reset, realignment, and awakening moment. So grab your tea, your coffee, or maybe a grounding crystal or two, and let's explore what this celestial shift means for you. The great cosmic reset is here. The spring equinox marks the moment when day and night are in perfect balance, an exact 50-50 split of light and dark. This is the astrological new year as we step into Aries season and hit the reset button for the next 12 months. So, what does the equinox bring to the table? The shedding of the old, releasing winter's stagnant energy. I want you to think about everything that went on over the last 6 months. What is left that you're needing to release, heal, or finally come to terms with? Because that is exactly what the energy of the equinox is asking. It's also asking to embrace the new, ignite fresh inspiration and motivation. But again, we can't do that until we release these last 6 months. It's also asking us to find balance between action and rest, and intuition and logic. And with the energies that have been going on lately, I'm sure that you have been in between your heart and head a lot. Today is the day that we come back to our heart. Today is the day we come back into alignment. Not only is it 50-50 light and dark, we are balanced, divine feminine and divine masculine today. So take time to meditate today. Take time to realign with the energies. What has your heart been calling for? And what has your head been getting you all twisted in a bun about? It's time to come back to our center, to our heart. Now, astrologically, Aries season activates a lot of energies, and this is what we're walking into today. We are walking into courage and bold action, fresh inspiration, a rebirth of self-identity. The equinox is like a cosmic sunrise. What are you waking up to in this new chapter of your life? Now, in order to understand all the energies that are going on, we really need to dive into them. The portal of transmission that we're all in, the in-between wobbly moments of the eclipse season. Let's talk about the biggest energy movers of the season, these two eclipses. We had one on March 14th, which was a total lunar eclipse in Virgo. And we've got another one coming up next week, March 29th, which is a partial solar eclipse in Aries, of course, because we just are beginning our Aries season. These 2 weeks between eclipses are a quantum leap portal where the universe speeds up fate and clears what's blocking your path. This is a time of sudden changes, revelations, and deep soul detox. So let's look ahead to what is already pulling with these eclipses. So when we look back to the March 14th, the total lunar eclipse, which was in Virgo, full moon, it was supercharged. It brought endings, revelations, and emotional breakthroughs. It questioned our health routines. Where were things out of alignment? We were releasing perfectionism. We were being asked to let go of over analyzing and all the self-criticism. We're being asked to let go of all of that. There's also a deep emotional detox that came along with that full moon. What outdated beliefs did you have that you needed to let go of? Now, throughout that energy, it was all about, and it still is about, because remember, we're in between both eclipses, decluttering your body, mind, and space, literally your space. So you want to journal about what isn't serving you. How can you release it? Whether that's people, places, things, whatever it is. And most importantly, you really want to honor your emotions. This is a time of shedding old layers. And you can see by what we just talked about with the energies of the equinox, which is today, this is all in alignment. If you didn't get it with the full moon, the equinox, hello, are you home? Because we want to make sure that you're getting what we're laying down. Now, as we look forward into March, next week, the 29th, we have a partial solar eclipse in Aries, which is a new moon eclipse. This solar eclipse is a supercharged new moon bringing bold beginnings and faded shifts. Yes, I said it, faded shifts. That's what eclipses do. They eclipse things in our life and out of our life. Bing, bam, boom. So what energies are already pulling and going to continue to pull with this solar eclipse that's coming, this partial solar eclipse? Well, courageous new paths. You're going to be asked to step into leadership and confidence like never before. Passion projects are going to begin to ignite you. So what lights you up? Because that's exactly what you should be doing. And everything that hasn't been lighting you up, say goodbye. Massive shifts in personal identity. Who are you becoming? Because these last 6 months, you have been transforming. You have been releasing. You have been resetting. You have been realigning. So now, how do we prepare with all of this? I want you to take time to really set intentions that feel deeply aligned with your soul's evolution. Who you are today, where you'd like to see yourself stepping into. Take inspired action, but at the same time, we want to stay open to the eclipses bringing in surprises. Again, twists of fate. Things will come into your life and go out of your life very quickly. This is not a time to make major decisions. Those decisions are going to come after this next eclipse on the 29th. And basically, sometimes it's not so much you're making the decision, but the universe is stepping in and going, oh, by the way, what you've been thinking about, here's your answer. You thought it was B, guess what? It's Z. That's the fun of the eclipse, going, holy crap, I've been looking at this whole situation from A to B to C to D and E and F. And the eclipse is going, honey child, you done missed half the alphabet. Come on now, let's take a bigger look because there's bigger dreams. You are being asked to step into a completely new, high vibrational, energized you. So trust whatever is unfolding because remember, the universe is unfolding everything that is for your highest and best good. In the moments, doesn't always make sense, doesn't always feel right. But that's when we go back and say, how is this happening for me? What is the blessing in this moment? What am I to be learning? And then take a step back. Because remember, we are still in this weebly wobbly time. And the head and the heart are still battling it out. This is the time, especially today, to claim your heart. Whatever you're looking at, the astrology charts, the numerology, whatever it is, put it to the side. And I want you to tune into you and say, what is my heart calling for? That will be your right next step. You won't necessarily take that right next step yet, because we've got to talk about being in Venus retrograde and the Mercury retrograde, but you will begin to see that path opening up for you. Okay, so let's dive into the Venus retrograde. because there is so much going on with all of these energies. And I think that people forget, like, oh yeah, Venus went into retrograde last month, but oh, we've got Mercury retrograde this month. Oh, but we've got two eclipses. Oh, but we've got an equinox. Hello, that's a lot of stuff. So let's break it down. Each time we need to review to stay on track, to stay aligned. So Venus retrograde, the heart and the money reset. Sound like a theme we've been talking about? Again, coming back to your heart. Venus retrograde adds another layer to the transformation that's going on. She is focusing on your relationships. Old patterns resurface for healing. What do you need to heal? What needs to be released? This is the fated time in relationships where if you have been on rocky grounds, this is a break it or make it. You're either moving on or you're really digging in deep and you're making it work. This is a huge time where you will see new couples coming together just as quickly as other couples being divorced. There is no happy medium here. Finances, Venus is hand in hand with our heart and our finances. We are being asked to reassess our spending, and we're being asked to avoid major purchases, of which it is not a time anyways because Mercury retrograde, but we'll get there. Our self-worth. When we come back to Venus and we come back to our heart and we come back into alignment, what do you truly value? Not what's on sale, not what you think would be the best place to move based on weather, not, well, that man or that woman looks good for their potential. No. What do you truly value within yourself? What are you loving about yourself? What are you valuing about yourself? What do you feel worthy of within yourself? This is your time. This is Venus. This is your heart and your money reset. So how do we work with Venus retrograde? We reflect on past relationships. What lessons are resurfacing? What lessons haven't we got that we need to go, okay, I'm done with this? Because guess what? With the energies of the eclipses, this is the time to be like, I see the pattern, I see the common denominator, i.e. me, and I'm ready to be done with that. That's part of what was. I'm walking into what is coming. Focus on deep self-love and self-care. Venus is all about loving up on you. With her being in retrograde, it's where have you slacked? Where have you put your self-love and your self-care on the back burner? What do you need to do? Do we need a bath? Do we need rose petals? Do we need a quiet afternoon with popcorn and bonbons and a Hallmark session? What do we need to do so that you feel loved? That you are showing love and self-care to yourself. This is the time. It is not a time to make impulsive money moves, okay? Not right now for numerous reasons. Not only Venus retrograde, but Mercury retrograde. But we're focusing on the Venus retrograde. No impulsive money moves. We are thinking about the long term. We can make plans. We can put our ducks in a row. We can watch strategically, whether that's real estate, whether that's a new car, whether that's even a new refrigerator, whatever it may be. It's just not the time to make the move, to take the action. Again, going back to, we're in between the two eclipses, Venus retrograde, Mercury retrograde. Let's just hold the phone for a minute. Nothing impulsive. What we are thinking about is aligning our heart and our money reset, aligning our body, mind, and spirit reset to embrace all of these energies.
What if it was possible to have local, fresh groceries delivered right to your door? Think of all the free time you'd have. Well, Instacart gives unlimited grocery delivery for one low monthly fee. Forgot that special ingredient in your favorite dish? Instacart can deliver it to your front door in as fast as 1 hour. You can shop multiple stores, see deals in your area, and save time and money. I've been using Instacart for over 3 years. I started using them in Arizona, and I'm using them here in Florida. I love the time-saving convenience. They pick the freshest products, and they keep my eggs safe too. To receive your first delivery free, follow the link in the show notes so that Instacart knows that we sent you and to help support the show. Instacart. Never step foot in a grocery store again.
Mercury retrograde. Ooh, the trickster awakens. We're in it. You can't tell me you have not been feeling these glitches. I don't know one person that isn't having vehicle trouble, including myself. My sweet baby girl, Gabby, that's her name. She's going into the shop tomorrow for something that has been happening for guess how many months? 6 months. But it would happen and then go away and happen and go away. It's being brought back now in the eclipse energies, in the retrograde energies, because why? This is a time of completion to complete these things that maybe have been going on that we need to be done with. So that's how I want you to look at some of the things with the retrograde. So we all know Mercury retrograde loves to shake things up when it comes to communication, travel, and oh my goodness, technology. But this, in this eclipse season, it's also giving us a cosmic slowdown so that we don't rush into things before we're ready. It's a huge blessing. We don't always get this with a Mercury retrograde. So we're double checking conversations because miscommunications is very common when it comes to Mercury retrograde. We are pausing before we speak. We are not reacting. Travel delays are almost just a given. So we need to be flexible with our plans, whatever that is, whether that's a Zoom meeting or whether that's a plane ticket. We need to double, triple check everything and just be flexible during this time. Past lessons resurface. This is a time of review. This is not a time to rush. So when it comes to the Mercury retrograde, things that we've maybe pushed to the wayside, we're avoiding A, B, and C in our relationship. Mercury retrograde says, hello. Not only Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde, and hello, 2 eclipses are like, yeah, you can't not look at that now. This is the time and it needs to be fixed now. Because if you don't fix it, we're going to fix it. And we all know what happens when the universe comes in to fix things. It's much better to be in alignment and be flexible and be in the flow than to wait for the universe to come in with the sledgehammer. We know how that goes. Mercury retrograde. Now, some, basic things that people always ask about, like getting married, getting engaged, buying a car, any big appliance. It's a hard no. It's a hard no. Just plain and simple, don't do it. This is not a time to go and bet big at Vegas. Now, again, not only because of the Mercury retrograde, because we're doubled down, no pun intended, with the Venus retrograde, which is teaching us to reset our money and reassess things. So this is a time to review, revise, rethink about your life, the people, places, and things in it, and give yourself time to reset, renew, and align body, mind, and spirit. So I know this is a lot. This is a lot of energies, right? How do these energies work together, and what more can you really expect? The eclipses, the Venus retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, they all interact collectively as you've been listening. It feels like a cosmic detox is one of the better ways to describe it, mentally, emotionally, and physically. And because we've got the retrogrades, there's an aspect of slow down. But when we add in the eclipses, there's this bing, bam, boom kind of energy that's also going to happen. So depending on where you're at and what's going on is going to depend on if you're being asked to slow down or if the universe is saying enough and we're just making changes. Old wounds are definitely resurfacing, and they're not resurfacing to torment you, I promise you. They're resurfacing for healing. They're popping up to say, hey, either A, we've avoided this, Or B, I know you really tried to deal with this before, but there's still some stuff here we need to deal with. So I don't want you to have a meltdown and go, oh my God, this is coming back again. No, I want you to go, well, holy smokes. I guess I need to look into this a little further. There's a little bit more work for me to do here. You're not going backwards, you're still moving forwards. You're just like taking back another layer of the onion, so to speak. Emotional highs and lows. During these energies, with everything going on, you are going to have days of holy, amazing, inspired, fire under your tail energy to nearly exhausted. Now, when we add in the solar flares and everything else going on with the cosmic energies, that has been happening a lot. This is to be expected. Go with the flow. Do not fight it. If you are feeling, I can't move, go lay down, have your Reiki music on, have some meditation. Lean into that. Allow the universe to do the upgrades and work on you that it needs. The universe will put you down if you are not listening. I always say, when you're really not listening and you're making plans and it's gone on long enough, that's usually when what happens. We pull something, we sprain something, the flu, whatever it is, the universe will make sure that it can put you down so that you will get real honest with yourself and so that you will hear the messages. So again, it's easier just to go with the flow. You could be feeling pulled between reflection, which is the retrograde, and taking action, which is the eclipses. Again, I don't know any person that isn't in between of this. Again, our head and our heart, right? Thinking about what was, what could be versus, you know what, I just want to take inspired action and I just want to go for it. And then the retrogrades are like, but do you? And the eclipses are like, hell yeah, I do. And you're like, So that back and forth. If you're feeling all of this, you're so energetically normal and aligned with what is going on in the collective of the universe, of the astrology, of it all. You're fabulous. You may feel torn between moving forward and holding back. Why is that? The Aries solar eclipse says, go! Get out of here, make the changes, go for it. And then you've got Mercury retrograde that says, hey, wait a minute. Hey, over here. I think you forgot a few things, right? Trust the timing of the universe. Trust the timing of your manifestations. Write your journal, meditate, pull in the energies of what, that feeling of what it is you're desiring in your life, and then release it and let the universe work on it behind the scenes. This isn't the time in this moment right now where we're going to see our whole lives unfold for us. If you're like me, you've been trying to make it happen. Because even I am like, well, I think I can make a plan. I think I can do this. And then I'm like, what am I even trying to do right now? Like, what a waste of time. It doesn't matter what I think or what I try to do. It's not going to unfold until the eclipses are complete. It's not going to really move forward energetically, really, until we get into about the middle of April, because we've got to clear, even though that eclipse is going to happen next week, we still need to finish up with the Venus retrograde, and we still need to complete the Mercury retrograde, which doesn't complete until the middle of April. And then, I know, you're like, oh my God, Jennifer, where's the happiness here? There's still 7 to 10 days after that of debris, is what I call it, where things are still kind of shifting. So what I'm saying is, and I want you to see this positive, is today is the 20th. It's the spring equinox. Now through the middle of April, this is your time to focus on you, your self-care, coming into alignment, body, mind, and spirit. Get your journal, write down the signs that you're receiving, write down the thoughts that you're having. It's just not the time to take action yet because so much is still going to change in the coming few weeks here. So by writing things down in that journal, by keeping track of things, come the middle of April, you can look back and you can go, okay, that had weight to it. That didn't. That was just a fly-by-night idea. I don't know where that came from. And so on and so forth. So that you, again, are working in flow. You're setting yourself up correctly with divine timing with the universe. because that's what we want. We want to be in divine flow. We want to be in alignment. We can't keep it every moment of every day. That would be amazeballs, right? But we can do our darn best, especially during this wild, most amazing, energetic time that's really helping us to cleanse, clear, and reset. What else is coming in? You're like, wait, more? There's a little more. Fated events and divine redirection, relationships, career shifts, unexpected endings, and new beginnings. With every door that closes, there's a new door that opens. What seems like a setback in this moment is actually a cosmic reroute. It is a cosmic blessing. It is a cosmic sense of protection that is setting you up to quantum leap you into this next high vibrational level that you are being asked truly to level up to. So again, how do we navigate all of this with ease, with grace and ease, I like to say, because, it's a little crazy. It's a little batshit crazy. There's no harm in saying it. We got to have some fun with it, right? Ground your energy daily. Is that movement? Is that Pilates? Is that yoga? Is that meditation? Is that breath work? Ground your energy. It is so, so, so important right now. Slow down when needed. Take action when you're inspired. Trust the universe is working in your favor. The universe has your back. The universe already knows how this is unfolding. The universe, God, the angels, they're sitting back, their feet are up, they're having a great sunny day going, look at them all worrying. What are they so worried about? Don't they trust us? Don't they know that we have their highest and best good and interest at heart here? Coming back to the heart. This is our time to reset, to come in alignment with our hearts, with your heart. So find your heart. Come back to your heart and embrace your heart. Remember, you are a cosmic creator. This season is an invitation to step into your power, align with your highest path, and co-create with the universe. What are you planting in this season? What shifts are you calling in? It's time to get clear. If you're looking for personal guidance, energy healing, or maybe you just want to dive into a general clairvoyant medium session and see what intuitive insights come in for you that can help you ground into your energy to find clarity in taking that next right step, head over to jenniferpilates.com, click on the clairvoyant medium readings, and you can book your session there. Today has been so much fun. We have talked about so much energies, so much going on. I mean, are you okay? Did you survive this podcast? I was called to do this like 12 different ways and 12 different times. And I finally was like, I just need to get it out because there's so much out there. And depending on where you turn, you're either going to hear the doom and gloom or you're going to hear fairies and unicorns. And you know me, I am a fairies and unicorn girl. But I'm also very realistic being a Taurus. Today is the day. You're 50-50 light and dark. You're 50-50 divine feminine and divine masculine. It's your day. You better claim this day. Don't you let these energies go by. I mean, I have goosebumps just saying that. Oh, I want you to get so freaking clear about what you want that the universe is magnetized by your energy and that you are just pulling it in because you can. Because you are that powerful as a co-creator with the universe, with God, with your angels. And I don't ever want you to forget about that. Until next time, stay the most amazing, radiant light that you are. Stay aligned. And remember, you are always empowered within.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Please remember to rate, review, and subscribe to Empowered Within with Jennifer Pilates. Your feedback is important. It helps me to connect with you and gives me insight into who you are and what you're enjoying about the show. For today's show notes and discount codes from today's sponsors, head over to jenniferpilates.com. Until next time, may you live an empowered life from within. Hey there, wellness lovers. Are you ready to transform your fitness journey? Dive into my on-demand Pilates fusion workouts and meditations. Imagine blending the best of Pilates, yoga, and mindful meditation all at your fingertips. Get strong, flexible, and zen anytime, anywhere, 24/7. Head over to jenniferpilates.com for your special exclusive subscription discount. Don't miss out on this ultimate fusion experience. Elevate your body, your mind, and your spirit today. Let's move and meditate together. Hey, beautiful souls. Are you ready to elevate your health and wellness journey? Join my Empowered Within Holistic Health and Wellness private community on Facebook. Imagine having a supportive tribe where you can connect, share, and grow together. Receive exclusive access to holistic health tips, empowering workshops, all designed to help you thrive. Head over to jenniferpilates.com to join our Empowered Within Holistic Health and Wellness community today. Don't miss out on this transformational experience. Empower your mind, body, and spirit today. Let's embark on this journey together. Head over to jenniferpilates.com to join our Empowered Within Holistic Health and Wellness community today. I'll see you there.